Good morning! It is now day 3 of our trip to Disneyland Paris. It's actually our final day today, which is super sad. I've just dropped my luggage off to the luggage storage and I'm about to head into the park. I actually woke up a bit later today. I didn't set an alarm, and for us the clocks also went forward. So I did get up my normal time, but it's actually an hour ahead. As I woke up, Becky and Matt told us, oh, we're already at breakfast, and I was like, I've literally just woken up. So I'm going to head off and meet them now. Sazzy's still relaxing in the room, so we'll meet up later, but it's nice to be flexible. One update is that the high-speed train has been cancelled because of a strike, so we've had to book a taxi. So that's changed our plans a little bit, but at least we've managed to sort that out. I'm also going Crocs and socks full time now. Like, can't be dealing with the shoes, they cause too much hassle, so we can see how that goes. But let's head off to the park now. So I have just arrived. The parks aren't saying they're sold out today, which is good news, because being a Sunday and a weekend, I thought perhaps it'd be the same as yesterday, so hopefully it'll be a little bit quieter today. So I've just entered the park and I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm going to have a little sit down, have my breakfast, looking at Mickey and Minnie, greeting everyone. And also, where I've had a bit of a walk, I'm going to do many more breaks today. So coming in, having a little sit down and breakfast is perfect. Then I'll maybe do a ride, sit down. We've done a lot of the stuff that we want to do, so today I'm going to really take it easy and just not stress my foot out. So I think it'll be really nice to just mosey around, soak up the Disney atmosphere, maybe catch Dream and Shine Brighter. So yeah, just a nice relaxed day. So I've had my little breakfast, I'm now walking down Main Street. My eyes keep streaming and I'm like, is this hay fever? Is it hay fever season? It's March? Who knows? I've never had hay fever, maybe I'm new to hay fever. I don't know what's going on the second I step outside. Normally if I'm in Disney I'm crying because I'm in Disney, but it's not that this time. It's just for some reason, and my voice is still really husky. Don't know what's going on, but Disney's had an impact on me. Now admittedly it's only about 9 o'clock, but it definitely feels a lot quieter than it did yesterday. Yesterday was super rammed even from opening, so it looks like today might be a little easier to do things. I don't know what this is. I've never heard that message before, but essentially it was walk, don't run. It looks like at the moment the wait times are really good, so this is good news, so I'll probably do some rides, then a little break, but I've just messaged Becky and Matt to see where they are, and I'm going to go meet them now. So we have now met up, and we're going to go on the teacups. Great way to start the day. Wake everyone up on the teacups.
Will it turn?
I'd never turn it, I'm like, yeah. You don't need to turn.
There's enough turning going on without it. Oh, it's just moving itself.
Oh, it's that big.
Are you enjoying this experience?
Yeah, it's not.
Do you
for
like
me.
it?
It's all right.
He will go on everything, upside down, Tower of Terror,
yeah,
and then teacups. You're like, no.
Oh, it's finishing now, I think.
You, don't spew.
So we had a great time in Fantasyland. We just headed over to Frontierland to go on Phantom for the final time, but I can't get over how quiet the park is today compared to yesterday. I've never actually visited Disneyland on a Saturday. I have sometimes flown on a Saturday and come into the parks on a Sunday, but yeah, Saturdays are wild. I don't think I'll do a Saturday again, but I was expecting today to be so busy because it's a weekend, and it's been so nice so far.
Tu la donnes à maman si t'es pas sûre.
Non, c'est bon, t'inquiète, je cherche.
Ik ben de facet voor ons.
Is je pas
Perhaps your sense of disquieting metamorphosis. Hélas, les choses ne sont pas toujours ce qu'elles paraissent. Tous les contes n'ont pas de fin heureuse.
Des 12 coups de minuit, aux matines sonnantes, nous valserons ensemble, macabre débutante.
Et de croire en nos rêves. Ensemble, et le monde s'illumine. So now, are you ready for the ride?
Yes!
Dream and shine brighter.
Oh boy, time for some fun. Come on, let's dance.
Un ami, c'est pour la vie.
Y'a que ça de vrai.
shine brighter, the most iconic show. For the final time of the trip, we're now heading over to Pirates before our lunch reservation, which I'm very excited about. So let's go on Pirates one last time.
Ça y est, chercher, capitaine Jack Sparrow. Tu ne trouveras jamais le trésor sans cette jolie petite carte.
Oh my God.
Bloody kisses. It's kicking me. Oh no! Oh, a jewel! We don't have anything to fight back with.
So we've just been on our final ride and it was amazing because it was also our first ride this trip, and now we're going into Captain Jack's to have our lunch, which I'm so excited about. Dining inside the Pirates of the Caribbean ride is always incredible, and to see Hook whilst we're going in is awesome. Yes, please, thank you.
What do you think of Captain Jack?
It was great.
Really good. Really good.
Nice. We had the wahoo fish.
Wahoo fish.
It was really like flavoursome and fruity and like really yummy and not too heavy. Pickled carrots and stuff.
Really
yeah,
nice.
really nice.
Very good.
Do you like the setting? Is it very cool?
Very cool, yeah.
So we've just finished our meal at Captain Jack's and it was so good. I had the lentil and plantain curry. I have had that once before, but this one I felt was even better. It's so tasty. It is expensive to eat here. My main was €32, but the food was excellent and the setting is really stunning. So it's almost time to leave the park, but we're going to fit one last thing in. We're going to go on the railroad, and that's also handy because it'll take us to the front of the park and it'll save our feet. So let's go do that. Right as we walked up, the train has arrived, so it could not have been better timing. So we're going to have a little trip on the Disneyland Railroad now.
This is Frontier.
Bonjour et bienvenue aux nouveaux passagers. Pendant le trajet, veuillez rester assis et garder bras et mains à l'intérieur.
This is Discovery. Our dreams of the future are as limitless as the imagination.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous sommes en route vers Frontierland. En quelques secondes, prenez garde aux animaux le long de la voie.
So we had a little trip on the railroad, which was lovely. We went to go around again because we hadn't seen the final little bit. And then once we got back to Frontierland Station, the cast member was like, you have to get off. But I've done this a lot of times, so you never...
Sophie.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like she was rather rude, let's be honest. She was very rude. And then we were just sat there because we were like, what's going on? Because I've never been on the train where they've said you're only allowed to go around once, you're not allowed to go again. But she was like, you're getting off.
Tour.
Yeah, exactly. So we were like, okay. So it kind of defeats the object of going to the front of the park and saving our legs, because we're now having to do that trip
She
anyway.
needed more Disney magic.
Yes, exactly. Someone was not having a good day. So now our little legs are paying for it. So what did everyone think of their time at Disneyland Paris?
It was great.
Really good, really good.
What were your favourite bits?
I really liked the parade. It was super magical, and I loved doing all the fun like new rides I haven't done before, like Ratatouille and the web slinger thing. Yeah. Highlights going on. Terra. I did not like Terra.
I really enjoyed the Avengers ride last night with some wine and my stuff.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, I was impressed with web slingers as well.
You love Terra.
And Terra twice for 5 minute queue was really good. And, and the new parade is great as well.
It's been so good.
And we liked the railroad. That was really fun.
Yeah, until we got told off.
Just chilling in the Magic Kingdom.
Exactly.
Phantom Manor's iconic as well.
Yeah, Phantom Manor is a good one. Pirates. Yeah, so many good things.
I can't believe how quickly this trip has gone. It has gone super, super quick. So now we're sadly having to leave, get our final glimpse of the castle, and then head back home.
Let me know when you're
So I have now been back from Disneyland Paris for a few weeks, so I thought I'd do a little overview. First things first, it took me 2 weeks to be able to put on shoes again. My feet were so messed up, and I was trying all the home remedies. It was getting to the point where I was thinking I was going to have to go see a doctor. But it was funny, when I was looking up online, like, how do you treat this? All the advice was for people like who climb Mount Everest. And I was like, no guys, Disney. I'm so thankful I had those Crocs with me, because for that last evening and the whole last day they helped so much. But I'm now back in shoes, feet still not fully recovered, but you know, we carry on, we live and we learn. Never taking those shoes again, left them at the hotel, they're in the bin, they're done. It's no good. But it was such a fun trip. It was so amazing to go with friends and make so many memories. I hope you really liked the interactions you saw. I think that's the really fun thing with your friends, isn't it? You get to make all of these like funny observations together, and you're constantly talking about the funny things you've seen and done, and I love that the most. That is the way you make these memories. We've got loads of great photos. So it was so fun. I'm missing going to the Royal Pub. That became our little hangout in the afternoons. I really enjoyed it. I was ready to totally dismiss it and it'd just be like, oh, it's noisy, it's overpriced, what is it? But actually we found it really relaxing. It is expensive, there's no way getting around that, but the drinks we had were really nice, and we sat in like one part of the pub where there was no music. It was very quiet, so it was a really nice place to go chill out. Very much enjoyed that. It was interesting that I also got a few little moments of solo time as well, so it was nice to pop on some of those rides, like the teacups. I'm obsessed with the teacups, and I know they're not everyone's favourite, so it was great to be able to go on the teacups and do little bits and bobs like that. I have to say I was quite disappointed in Avengers Campus this time. No Avengers out. Couldn't see anyone. It was really rubbish. Like in January, it was so alive and buzzing, and you were constantly seeing people. And this time, apart from when I was in Super Diner eating and they would go, oh, this person's come out, I did not see anyone. When I was actually out and about, no one on the rooftops, none of the shows, no meet and greet. So I was really disappointed, because it feels like quite a dead land. If you don't have those interactions, it's just a bit of theming. So that was really disappointing this trip. But hopefully, in the future it'll be back to what it was in January, and hopefully the shows I'll also get to see. So fingers crossed for that, because I'd like to see the full Avengers Campus experience. Because we had a lot of wind, we didn't have any of the drone shows. So we did see illuminations. The first night we saw the fireworks from over by Pirates of the Caribbean, and then we saw the full show, but no drones. And then we didn't actually go and see Avengers Power of the Night because we didn't know if the show would be on at all. I'm assuming they might still do the projections and the fireworks, but no drones. But we were like, you kind of want to see that in its entirety, so we skipped over that this trip. And it is going to be taking a break. We don't know if it is coming back, but I think it probably is. It's such a cool show. It's really well received, and I think it's just taking a break because the time the park shuts in the summer, it'll still be light. So I think that's why they're not doing it in the summer. But who knows? But I just want to say a big thank you to every single person that has been watching this series, been liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you so, so much. I hope you've enjoyed it. There is still so much more to come. I actually have 3 more trips this year. One I already mentioned in my live stream at the beginning of this year. So my next trip is actually a non-Disney trip, but people are really keen to see it. So I am going to vlog it, and I'm going to be going to Berlin. I'm going to be going for 4 days. I'm actually going with one of my best friends, and we are going to see one of our favourite bands, Rammstein. So we're going to go into Berlin. We're going to see all the different museums, the amazing food. I've been to Berlin before, but it must have been maybe 18, 19 years ago. So I'm very excited to go back. So do join me for that if you do want to kind of see what Berlin is like. It's just such a cool city, so much interesting history, so much great culture, really, really cool vibes. So very excited to go to Berlin. And I do actually have 2 more Disney trips in 2023. So in the next couple of weeks and months, you will find out more details about them. I am very, very excited for them. So I can't wait to share that. I have also now got my annual pass, so I've done a video all about the purchasing of that and the steps I took to buy it, what it's like, how much it costs, things like that. So it's very exciting to now be an annual pass holder for Disneyland Paris. So yeah, there is still so much more magic to come. So thank you once again. And if you do like this kind of content, trips to Disneyland Paris and Disney World and perhaps other Disney destinations, for solo trips and adult trips. And if you also like planning videos to help you plan your own trips to Disney, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. But until next time, I hope you have a most magical day. Bye bye.